Hello YouTube. So this is a special video. I kind of got together my favorite Super Nintendo games that I have. These aren't all my favorites, they're just the ones that I currently have in my collection. And basically I'm just going to go run through them, show you a picture of the cover and some gameplay and tell you what I think. So let's get started. First off, there are 4 Mega Man games that I own for the Super Nintendo. First of which is Mega Man Soccer. So Mega Man Soccer is a game that I like very much. I usually don't play that many sports games on, well, video games in general, but especially on the old consoles. But I do find that the little things they do are a lot of fun, like special kicks and all that stuff. I don't spend too much time playing it, but I do find that it is a lot of fun to just kind of mess around with for a little while. So I do recommend it, of course. It's one of my favorite games. Next up is Mega Man X. This game is one of the first Super Nintendo games that I got. I got it at a garage sale. Like it was like 20 Super Nintendo games for $10 or something. And when I first got it, I kind of looked it up to see if Mega Mans were worth anything, and I was happy to see the Mega Man X3 was worth something. I thought it was this. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. It's my favorite of the 3. I think you should check it out. Then we've got Mega Man X2. So Mega Man X2 is definitely the one that I've played the least of out of the 3 in the series, but I do find it fun nonetheless. Like all the different gadgets and the stages I find really interesting in this one. Just like the other ones that you should definitely recommend it. It's kind of got the middle price range, and like all the Super Nintendo Mega Man games, they are among my personal favorites. Of course, the third in the series, Mega Man X3. Mega Man X3 is definitely the wildest of the series, as you can see in the video right now. There are a lot of like special things going on and different weapons and armors. Basically it's the same as the other two, just, like I said, crazier things. I don't think there's really a reason to pay so much more for it, since it's so much rarer, but really, it's just as good. Here's a common game that a lot of people love, Pilot Wings. So Pilot Wings is probably the Super Nintendo game that I've had the most fun with. It's just so much fun to, do like a flight simulator type game on a 16-bit console. The music is extremely enjoyable, and, it's really, the feeling of landing a plane properly on the Super Nintendo, it really isn't matched by much. So I definitely think you should check it out. Of course, this has to be on the list. Zelda: A Link to the Past. So as you can see, it's Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Everybody knows this game, everyone loves this game, all that great stuff. It's a great adventure RPG style game, and it's really stood the test of time well. Just check it out. Another 2 from one of my favorite series, Earthworm Jim 1. It's Earthworm Jim, yep. I absolutely love the graphics in this game. They're extremely, fun and playful and everything. And, while still maintaining that typical Super Nintendo feel. There are some really wacky characters in here. I mean, the whole idea you're playing as an earthworm. This is, I think, if I remember correctly, this is the first boss that you're watching right now. All the bosses are really fun. As you can see, it's kind of weird. Definitely one of my favorite series on the Super Nintendo. I'm glad to own the game, and I think that you should try to pick it up if you can too. Of course, Earthworm Jim 2. So Earthworm Jim 2 is a lot of the same as Earthworm Jim 1. A few minor differences in gameplay and things like that, characters. But overall, it's the same style and same type of graphics. It's a lot of fun, just like the first one. You should check it out. I enjoyed playing this one too, and I think you will too. Thanks. This one, I decided to keep it on the one cartridge instead of showing you both. It's Super Mario All-Star Super Mario World. So I don't really know what I could say about this. This is Super Mario All Stars, which is all the original Mario games redone, and Super Mario World. It doesn't really get that much better. As you might have just noticed, there's no actual box art for this game. I just showed the front screen kind of. That's because it came bundled with the Super Nintendo. If I remember correctly, it came with the mini SNES, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm actually not a big fan of the way they redid the graphics, but it's still a lot of fun to play. I prefer playing on the 8-bit version. Anyways, definitely get this game. Another obvious favorite that I got early in my collecting days, Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Now this is also one of my first Super Nintendo games. I absolutely love this game. It is so much fun to play with. It gets pretty tough, but it's really crazy, shooting zombies everywhere. I definitely think you should check this out. It's one of my favorite games on the console for sure. And last, but definitely not least, a game that I'm extremely proud to have in my collection, Earthbound. So last, but definitely not least, is the game Earthbound. I did a review on this game. It was the last review I did. I absolutely loved it. As you can see, the footage right now playing is in Japanese, but I didn't play it in Japanese, of course. That's just because that's the clip that I managed to find. Anyways, it's quite expensive. If you can find it for cheap, then definitely grab it. If you need to play it on an emulator, that's fine. I have it complete in the box, as you saw, but I still played it on my phone on an emulator. It's just so much fun, very quirky. Just check it out. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this format of video. I was gonna upload RetroQuest episode 3, but I just didn't get enough footage at the flea market because it's kind of a tight squeeze and was doing a lot of haggling and stuff and just wasn't good lighting. So I'll have that uploaded next week. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think. Let me know what your favorite Super Nintendo games are that you have in your collection. And yeah, see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like.